Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's Friday here on the Daily Blender. I'm your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. Got Harris Hicks in the control room, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, as we broadcast live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yes, happy Friday, mofos, indeed, T-licious, on the text line, and that's about as happy as you're probably going to be this weekend. I'm sorry for what the Lord has done unto your San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy's going to be out for more than a couple of weeks, it looks like. Riddled with injuries over there, T-licious. But try not to think about that. Think about something, like just dream of Joe Montana.
It's yearly tradition at
Steve
this
Young.
point for the Niners. Man, they've
Jerry
gotten
Rice.
so close and just been destroyed by injuries year after year. I wonder what that Niners training staff is. I just wonder that situation.
I wonder what
so
the
peculiar.
administration is thinking after they gave the kid
Extension.
Brock Purdy a huge extension. Huge.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know when somebody's going to get hurt. You can't blame Brock Purdy.
No.
But
Absolutely.
you kind of saw it coming, though, didn't you? Just a little bit.
Well,
What's the situation with Chris McCaffrey right now and his calf tightness that he was talking about? Last I heard that he's like, no, I'm good. I'll be fine. But they always say that, don't they? They always say that. Kind of like your wife. Oh, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not fine.
Well, I'll
when
say
they say
this
it's
too.
fine, Harris, no, listen to me. You need to understand this.
Oh,
You're a young
yeah.
man. You're
Yes,
25 years old.
Okay.
Trying
When
to
your
impart
girlfriend
wisdom.
and or wife or both, I don't know what your life is going to be like, but when the time comes and they say, oh, I'm fine, you're not fine. You might want to pack a bag. You want to have it by the door, a little go bag ready to go. Just trust us on this. When they say it's fine, it's not fine.
That's the first thing, in getting to know and dating women is, oh man, when they say it's fine and they give you that look, you know that look. What I'm talking about, you know that look.
Randy and I
It's
have
fine.
about 110
It's not
years worth of
fine.
looks between us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way
We
more
know
than
the
me.
look.
Yeah. I'm getting used to that look. It's convicting, you know? Yeah.
So, anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Christian McCaffrey. Is he fine?
Yeah. He should be good. I mean, that's that from reports, at least speaking objectively. I ultimately don't know if he's going to be 100% or not. But this San Francisco thing is weird because this is every year. And I wonder why. Like, why are they getting hurt every single year? And it's them more so than anyone else. You got to understand the type of offense that they play. It's a West Coast offense. So it's a lot more underneath, shorter passes. They encourage guys to perform after the catch. So Kittle in the past, Deebo Samuel, Ayuk, they've all been just yak monsters. Yak meaning yards after the catch. And so they take a lot of hits.
Don't talk down to us.
Yeah, no.
We know what
Sorry,
yards
guys.
after the catch. We know what
Okay.
yak is.
Okay.
We know.
Sure, there was that instinct to
Just wanna make
say,
sure for the viewers.
like you're yakking,
yeah.
or some
Or
big
the-
furry-looking animal.
Oh, yeah.
But how dare you, Harris, talk
Yeah.
down to us like we
Yeah.
don't know what yak is?
We don't know what a yak is from the Great White North.
Did
We
you
know
know-
what it is.
Did you know what a yak was?
Of course
Yes.
we
You
did.
did. Okay. I guess it's for the listeners or the viewers, if you will.
They know more than we do. Don't
Oh, yeah.
condescend, Harris. Don't
Yeah.
you dare condescend.
You know what, guys? I'm still learning. Some days I realize that I'm still learning. I still
Yeah.
have a ways to
Listen,
go.
For
So,
about another
I'm-
year, you don't condescend to us. We condescend to you.
That's not fair.
Life's
Why
not
does it
fair.
work like that?
Life is not fair, Harris.
No fair.
Randy and I are of an age that
know-
we've been through some stuff. You
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
been through nothing,
Some-
Generation Z.
Yeah.
Some days I convince myself that we're in a democracy here at the fourth dimension, and then I realize that unfortunately is not true. We are in a
You should have grown up
monarchy.
millennial because there was no democracy then either. The oldest kid was in charge, and that was the end of that.
That's
Yeah.
And, you got bullied, and you got used to it. When then you go to your mom and say, "Mom, I'm being bullied," you're like, "Well, try to keep your head down."
figure it out.
You didn't have
Bullying builds character.
Well, we have to have an intervention. Let's get down to the school. No, there was none of that, man. We had to survive things that you can't even imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play dodgeball?
Oh yeah.
in gym class. No, see, here is probably like, now be careful. No, but kids got wrecked. We sent kids to the nurse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we were zinging and flinging, and kids were like, and then they just roll them off. Then, nobody cares.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got some nosebleeds in dodgeball, man. I mean, I went through it. But
I'm sure you did. You were probably target number one. But
Well,
listen,
people
before
were.
computers, Randy and I, we had to write multiple drafts by hand.
Oh, yeah.
First, second, third drafts,
Yeah.
all written out because we didn't have computers or nobody wanted to type. So you had to write all this stuff out. It was quicker that way with a pencil and an eraser, or else you were hosed. You were hosed, Harris.
Oh,
And then
was that a punishment?
we had
for
to
you guys?
babysit infants and small children, and we were 8 ourselves. We
That's
were little
wild.
children. We had
Yeah.
to watch the other kids. There was
That's
no
right. That's
taking
right.
them to daycare. We were daycare.
You tell him, Jeffco.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
and guess what? You were never bored in your entire life. Randy and I spent tons of time bored. And you know what that made
yeah.
us? Creative.
Oh, yeah.
We made up our own games with
You tell
sticks
'em.
and dirts and rocks. You don't need electronics to have a good time. But boy,
No.
once they showed up, we sure enjoyed them. We did sure
them.
enjoy the
Yeah, that's for
Atari
sure.
and the
Yeah.
Pong. That
Oh,
was
my
awesome.
God, I spent hours on the Pong. Yeah.
But then even then, it got to a point like you play Atari for about an hour and you're like, let's go outside.
Yes.
That's what we were like. We went to school all day. You know what we never had on us? A water bottle.
Yeah. No,
Never
no.
had a water bottle. We didn't have
No.
one in our backpack. It's another thing we didn't have. We carried our books. We carried our books in our arms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would
We had
also.
lockers later, but we didn't carry backpacks. Like,
Yeah.
where are you going? Are you hiking the Himalayas? No, just grab your
No.
books and go to class.
Yeah, let's go.
I'd also like a water bottle too.
And you know what? When we
carry water
finally got
bottles.
the internet, you know
Yeah.
how slow dial-up internet was?
Oh,
Here's how fast the picture of the girl in the bikini would load. Watch this.
yeah.
It was that damn slow.
Yeah.
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 People on the radio can't hear it. They can't see it, but they know what I'm talking about.
You got bored before it got to anything interesting.
And then you had to go make another game with rocks and dirt.
Yeah.
And then guess what, Harris? If you didn't know something, there was no Google. You
You
just
had to look
you
it up
did
in the
your best.
dictionary. Yeah.
and you just said, well, I guess that's probably true. If one guy was very, very sure about it, you're like, all right, I guess that's true.
All right,
And we
that's true.
believed that
Yeah.
for 20 years, whatever
Yeah,
they
we
told
did.
us. And
Yeah.
then later when Google came out, we're like,
This guy was full of it.
wow. Wow.
guy
I
was way
really
off.
steered wrong.
Yeah.
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 That
What's
guy
the-
was
Jen-
way off.
Jen from accounting was absolutely full of it.
Don't
And how about
Jen.
this? I've told this
Jen.
before.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been trapped in a car with both windows up and the parents smoking cigarettes up front?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That was
Not
good.
both parents.
You ever gone to the doctor and the doctor sit there smoking while he's treating you?
yeah.
No.
That's what
Well, kid-
used to happen to us. And nothing was on demand.
What do
We
you
had
got, kid?
nothing on demand.
Was
yeah,
Randy your
nothing.
doctor?
Shut up, Harris. Listen, I'm on a roll.
I digress. You were
And
on a roll.
we didn't have the on-demand anything. If we ordered something, you didn't get it the next day or the next
No,
week. You had
no.
6 to 8 weeks for delivery. And
Yeah,
you're like,
you had to
ooh, I
wait.
can't wait.
And by the time he came, you forgot you ordered it. So it was like, surprise.
It was a very cool surprise. You're like, oh my God, I didn't get ripped off this time. And when you call your friend's house, you had to talk to people called parents.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, can I talk to Jimmy? And you didn't get right to them because nobody had their own phone. There were no
Right.
cell phones. You had to
Yeah.
use the phone, which had a line. It was connected to the wall, and it was you'd get the cord tangled. Then there was no caller ID. Much later, we had star 69, but even
Mhm.
then, all you got was the number. You still weren't sure who the hell it was
Yours
that just
was
hung
star
up on you.
69. Mine was star 67. That's when
Shut up, Harris. And then we'd you'd
I'm
blow
just trying
into
to
the
start
cartridge.
conversation.
You blow into the cartridge. You don't have to blow
Oh,
into
yeah.
cartridges because everything's on the
Yeah.
computer now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And
You had
then
to
we
blow
had
into
to
the
get something
cartridge, yeah.
called a summer job. We had to go
Oh,
out
yeah.
and actually raise money. We didn't just get money because we existed. We didn't get an allowance just because we were there. We actually had to
Wow.
do things for the money.
Yeah.
And guess
Yeah.
what? We didn't have Amazon. We had to order stuff from catalogs. Do you know what a catalog is?
I do.
It's
Well, I
like a
think
little phone book with pictures and how much stuff
Blockbuster.
costs in it.
I caught the tail end of Blockbuster.
And we
I
didn't
remember
get to
going-
text. You know what texting was? Passing notes in class. Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
pass
yeah.
notes in class? Of course you didn't, because you had text.
I passed notes in class. Pretty funny ones.
And you know how many times we were sitting there
I got in
wiping the sweat from our brow as we copied a VHS tape and we saw the thing that said we'd be fined $250,000 by the FBI and do jail time if we get caught doing this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And guess what else we didn't have?
Invoked a vault of memories I never knew I had.
We didn't have autosave.
No.
If you forgot
No.
to save and turned it off, it was
Treacherous.
gone
Yeah, it was
forever,
gone.
Harris.
Treacherous.
Just
Gone.
as soon as you hit the button, it would like, oh no, I forgot to save. Yeah. No, it was gone.
Oh,
So don't you dare condescend to us. We've been through a lot, Harris.
Yeah.
We know what yards after carry. We know that's yak.
Is that how we got started on this?
Yeah, you see how I
That
brought
is
it
how
right
we got
back
carried.
around?
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Good job.
The
Good
E.
job.
You
Anyway,
speak
so
like
what
an
were we
E.
talking about? Just yak was the last thing I heard.
The 49ers.
Yeah.
That feels like years ago.
What were we saying? Oh, yeah. The injury bug has hit them again early in the year, as
Yeah.
it so often does, or right about it's either right now or right before the playoffs.
Yeah, it's because of the offense that they play. It's a lot of yards after the catch, as I said. So I think I said my point. I've said my piece.
Yeah, just don't condescend to us.
I'll try.
We've been through a lot.
I'll
That's all
be
I'm trying to
better.
say.
Yes, you have. You have.
See, now I feel like you're condescending to us again.
Yeah.
Really?
Doesn't it sound like he's condescending to us
Really?
I
again?
think he
Is
is.
my
Yeah.
tone just
Yeah.
like naturally sound condescending?
I think his tone
Might
is
be the face. I can't tell.
condescending
The
to us.
face.
Yeah.
You have a very
Yeah.
condescending
Always.
mustache.
I've been told that.
That's what it is.
I've been told that. I've been told people can't read my tone sometimes if it's sarcastic or if it's just normal.
Mm.
I've been told that.
We feel like it might just be loud,
It's just a lot
Yeah,
of
oh, yeah. And it's
where we
it's-
could probably do better if you talked less.
I'm
Yeah.
a loud
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a loud guy. A very loud guy.
Are you loud in a room? I don't feel like you're loud in a room.
I don't know. I like to I think I am. I've been told that. I have a loud laugh. I've been told that.
Hmm.
I don't
even
know.
know what just
I'll
laughed.
leave
I
that
don't
up
think
to
we've
you
ever made
guys.
Harris laugh.
Don't
That's
think we
not
have.
true.
Made him
Yeah.
cry a
That
couple
is
of times.
So not true.
Oh no, we made
Stop
him
it.
cry. We know what
Don't
his cry
underestimate.
sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to confirm.
We know
or
what his
deny that.
muffled weeps sound like.
Muffled.
muffled weeps. Can you impersonate? What does it sound like?
I don't have time for this, Harris. It's Friday, and we only have 3 hours and 48 minutes left.
Yes.
So can we just concentrate on the show? Can we do the show?
Yes.
By the way, yak is not spelled with a K, Yo-Yo Ma. Yo-Yo
No.
Ma says the Yak is a great daytime sports talk show on Barstool. Probably my favorite sports show. Your show I wouldn't consider purely sports. We weren't hurt by what you had just said.
No.
That's fine, Yo-Yo Ma.
Yeah.
I can see the look on Harris's face. He was hurt by it.
No, I wasn't hurt.
There was a little hurt.
You know what? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a teensy wincy.
T-Licious says,
That's
good
okay.
thing the 49ers play Saints and Cardinals next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
If we can go 3-2 the next 5 weeks, it'll be a miracle.
The 49ers schedule for the entire year is like the Cardinals schedule in the first 5 weeks.
Grand Mariner says, Harris, with that tone, you're going to be out on the streets without a job in a few weeks.
Yep.
Silver Pop says, listening to Harris talk SEC makes me yak all the time.
He
Swaz
performs
man.
really well after the catch when he hears me talk SEC. I get it.
Mm.
Swaz man
man.
feels like he's getting the get off my lawn guy. He says, I think I'm getting to be that guy because I think Amazon had the stupidest coverage of the game last night with that stupid video game view of the
No.
actual game. Am I the only one? I don't know what you're talking about. You
I
mean
didn't
when they were
watch it.
when the camera was down behind the quarterback? That's not a new thing unless you're talking
Yeah.
about something else.
I think there's other options and other angles to watch the game. So Amazon has this like next gen stats thing where you can watch it and it's just like a bunch of stats being shown. It's like a stat cast. So in live time, maybe that's what he's referring to.
I got kind of sleepy. I
you?
think Al Michaels' voice does that to me.
Hmm.
It does. And I was like, I need to change the sound settings and so I can hear the crowd louder because the game started feeling kind of boring. Was
Let
it a
me-
boring
Let
game?
me ask you this, Jeffrey. It's kind of. Do you think Al Michaels has lost it a little bit? Or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
think he's still okay?
Yeah.
Just
well,
the
he's
sound of
80
his
years
voice,
old.
though, makes you feel like you're at home. And
Mm.
I love Al Michaels. He's the best to
He's
ever
the
do
man.
it. And
Yeah,
he's
he is.
great. And, he's just hanging out doing his thing. He's
Right.
not trying too hard or anything like that.
No.
And I don't know if it's because they put Herpy Street with him. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of sleepy and slow whenever he's doing the game.
Herb Street doing NFL games. I think first off,
For a
Street,
college fan, it's got to be very bizarre.
Herb Street's the best color analyst I think in the whole game.
Oh, you
I'd go as
think?
far as to say that.
You
I
think?
would. I would.
In NFL?
In college and like just
In
football
college.
in general.
In college, yeah.
But in the NFL, it's like it's just weird to me. I'm not saying he's bad at it. I think he's good at it actually, but it's just like as a lifelong college fan, oh my gosh, Kirk Herbstreit's doing a game because I don't have Amazon. So I had to watch the highlights of the Thursday night games and see a bunch of Twitter clips and all of that. And so yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Kirk Herbstreit. It's just a weird feeling.
Delicious says, "You shut your whore mouth, Harris. That's why Georgia's going to spank Tennessee tomorrow."
What?
I don't know what he's talking about. I
don't
think
know
it's about
what
the injury
Delicious
thing.
is talking
Why are
about.
you mad at him for mentioning that the 49ers have injuries? It's just a fact,
The
man.
amount of times that T-Licious has called me the W word, I'd be a millionaire if I collected
What's that,
$1
winner?
for every that.
Weasel?
Both of those. Yeah.
Would it help if I told you he spelled it with an H?
No.
He didn't, but I just wanted you to feel better.
Hmm.
Beer Nut
Okay.
says, "Great to hear you on the YouTube, but the cameras seem to not be working." Seems like they're working on our end, man. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Jack Wad says 3 hours, 48 minutes left in the show. The show's 4 hours today. Rock on. No, I misspoke.
Yeah.
I think I got my math wrong because Harris was aggravated me. Harris
Really?
will stay behind and do an hour.
Yep.
He'll do an extra hour of show as a punishment.
Yep.
Really, it's a punishment for the listeners.
I
But
wouldn't mind.
yeah, that's why it's a punishment for the listeners.
Yep.
Baker's Cocky
Sounds
Hen
wrong.
says, "Anyone telling Harris they can't tell if he's sarcastic is clearly messing with him. Dude is clueless to sarcastic."
That's a
I don't know
diss.
about clueless.
I take that as a diss.
I don't mind if he's not sarcastic. I don't mind if he's not into the sarcasm. He is a little bit tone deaf to some sarcasm,
This is true.
but that's just innocent. That doesn't mean he's a bad dude. Just
Thanks.
means he hasn't been here. He hasn't been in the mean streets of Phoenix, Arizona.
The mean streets.
That's
Well,
right. That's
when-
what this is.
When I was
He hasn't
in the
been
mean
exposed to
streets-
millennials and baby boomers.
yeah.
He's only been exposed to the Gen Z crowd where they
Gen
talk
Z
about their
propaganda.
feelings and they support
Yeah.
each other.
I'm always here to talk about.
See, that's what I'm saying. Nobody cares. Nobody
Yeah.
wants you to be always here to talk about your feelings
My
or
Gen
anything.
Z people care, and they're out there somewhere. They're out there.
But they're not
Wow.
here in here.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Wow.
But I was in the mean streets of Phoenix during COVID, and no one was there. So
The mean streets.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I know no one was
Just
there.
doesn't count.
That was my time to learn, but everyone was cooped up
Yeah,
in
you
their
failed.
houses.
Beer Bob says, "Was the little boy on the show trying to mansplain what yak is?" Yes, he was. Little boy on the show? Can a little boy grow a mustache like that, Beer Bob?
Darn right.
I don't think so.
Diamondback Dude says, "You
right.
guys need to have a local morning show. I wake up wanting to talk Diamondbacks and Cardinals. The national media's talking heads never talk about our team."
Yeah,
well,
that's
right
true.
now, Diamondback Dude, there's a reason for that. They're not going to be in the playoffs. They're doing fine. They're doing their thing, doing the best they can. Love us some Diamondbacks, but let's be honest. They're not the team you need to talk about right now.
I think if the Cardinals listened every single time before each game to Randy's picks and just put that in their headphones over and over and over again, could you imagine the motivation, the fire?
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
great.
Just think
I mean,
about it.
maybe.
The ignition.
Maybe.
Ugh. Gets
They
me
might, commit crimes after that. though.
Right? I mean, I
violent
would do
crimes against
that.
the other team.
Just run out of the
Arms
locker
and
room
legs
just
being ripped off
Yeah,
of bodies
right.
because of
Complete-
Randy's speech.
complete anarchy. Yeah.
complete. And I'll listen to that. I'll listen to that before the gym, and I will feel like my hair is on
Wow.
fire in the
Wow.
best way possible.
I wish your hair
Wow.
was on fire. Like right now, I
Mm.
think it'd be amazing
That
to
would
see.
be so fun.
Well, let's just say
And I'm glad I'm not there because that would smell so bad.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Burning hair
that'd
smells
be a lot of paperwork.
It is the
terrible.
worst. You ever
Yeah.
smell burning hair, Harris?
Ugh.
No, I never have.
So what you do is you
Although,
get a lighter from
Yeah.
like the neighbor.
Yeah.
Get a lighter and just drop a piece of hair into the fire. Not in the station. Don't do it in the station.
I was going to ask
don't-
Radio
don't do it.
Ron.
No,
He doesn't have a
Mm-mm.
lighter.
no.
That you know
just
of.
try it sometime and just that's a horrific smell.
Oh,
Such
it
a bad
smells
smell.
Yeah.
Buffalo Mike says, "Guys, it was
Guys.
hilarious hearing the
Yeah.
Packer fans chanting, 'Thank you, Jerry,' during last
Guys.
night's post-game show. Even funnier,
my
Jerry's
goodness.
reaction yesterday. He really thinks that this is his Herschel Walker 2.0. Denial is a painful disorder. Well, it's painful for everybody else, but for Jerry, he's going to be okay, and he'll have his billions of dollars to help comfort him to sleep every single night. All right, we got to take a break. I've got a full load on the text line, and we do need to talk about last night's game and many, many other things. Come on back. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
I would like to speak to someone in authority.
Follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Search 1580 The Fanatic or link to us at 1580thefanatic.com.
Lost your health insurance? There are options to help you stay covered. Choices include Medicaid, individual and families, Medicare, and group plans. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona is a local nonprofit health insurance company that can help you understand your options, no matter who you choose. Stay covered, Arizona. We've got your back. Learn more at azblue.com/options or call 1-844-584-BLUE. This message is brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
Life can throw a lot your way. For some, that includes first episode psychosis or FEP. It can feel overwhelming, like hearing or seeing things that aren't there, or feeling disconnected from reality. The good news? FEP can be treated. Recovery can include medication, therapy, and support from peers. There are programs across Arizona with people who understand and are ready to walk with you. It all starts with one click. Visit learnmorefep.org. Sponsored by MacForce, working to build healthier communities.
Here in Arizona, summer heat is a fact of life, but lately it's not just the temperatures that are rising. Inflation, global tensions, and economic uncertainty are heating up also. I'm Shannon Estes, president of CMI Gold and Silver. In turbulent times, doing nothing is the biggest risk of all. Smart investors always look to protect their wealth. Right now, with gold soaring past $3,000 an ounce and silver still affordable, investors are taking action. Established in 1973, CMI is the oldest precious metals bullion dealer in the U.S. We've helped Americans nationwide over the past 50 years with honest advice, secure and private transactions, and transparent low prices. We're family-owned, A-plus rated, and trusted by generations. Don't wait for the next financial heat wave to make your move. Prepare today with precious metals. Visit CMIGS.com or call us at 602-234-2300. Mention Money Radio to get a free 1-ounce silver coin on your first order. Call 602-234-2300. CMIGS.com.
As we plan for our retirement, there are 4 questions we need to ask ourselves or our retirement planning advisor. How much? How long? How safe? And what cost? Let's start with how much. That is, how much income we think we'll need each and every year for the rest of our lives, including all the activities we want to enjoy during our retirement, like travel, recreation, and entertainment. Plus the cost of housing, including repair and maintenance, taxes, insurance, and utilities, as well as the cost of health care, including expenses not covered by Medicare.
Enjoy safe, secure lifetime income of 5 to 9% for life, depending on age and deferral period, with no fee deductions and no annuitizing. Guarantees rely on the financial strength of the insurer, so let's compare free in Scottsdale. For more, visit IQannuity.com, IQannuity.com, IQannuity.com.
A Numbers Game features longtime radio personality Gil Alexander, who takes you on an insider's tour through the numbers and the world of analytics, featuring interviews from today's top insiders and Gil's own takes based on his understanding of sports and betting in an entertaining and comfortable fashion. Catch A Numbers Game with Gil Alexander, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. on Arizona Sports Betting Station, 1580 The Fanatic, and at 1580thefanatic.com.
Today Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Guess what? We got innings festival tickets that we're going to be giving away. We will give you the details on that in just a little bit. Oh my gosh, what a stacked lineup they have for you this year. But first, the text line, 888-368-1580. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Sorry, Randy, I didn't see you take a bite there. He's remembering the olden days of the encyclopedia, when the encyclopedia was your Google. And it was very limited. And you couldn't get away with just copying and pasting, In fact, there was no copying and pasting back then, where you could copy and paste out the encyclopedia, and there you go, there's your report. We didn't have that. We had to make stuff up to fill out all the required words for our essays. Firefarter says, you guys are sounding like that Shakespeare vodka guy. Okay, boomer. Bruno Baller says, I remember as a kid looking at the Sears catalog during Christmas at the toy section. Yeah, that wasn't the only time I looked at it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the only section. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
Moist One says, yeah, and we had a mandatory tickle time with our uncle. Oh, no. Moist One, no. That's no. Scratch Me Because says, we used to be able to call a phone number to tell us what time it was. The time at the tone is 3:25. Boop. And then that's how you just set your clock.
You know, Jeffrey, if you read like 50% of Moist One's text, and some of them, like that one, will just really throw you off guard. I can't begin to imagine.
There were three before about your mustache. I can never even tell you about. I feel like that might get somebody arrested.
I don't even want to know.
Scratch Me Because says, we used to, hold on. Silly Wabbit says, Harris, another thing they had back in the day, and they still have now, called human resources complaints. Maybe you should file one. Sir Drives a Lot says, HR? Yeah, that just worked out for me. It's like I'm watching Goliath season 3, and Dennis Quaid is a rancher using up all the water, and then he also is the head of the water board. That's kind of like me right here.
So you're Dennis Quaid and Goliath. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you're Meg Ryan. Sir Drives a Lot says, I wouldn't mind if Harris got another hour after the show. You know why? Because I have a power button. We don't want you to turn the damn radio off, Sir Drives a Lot.
Man,
kind of missed the whole point of the things.
I don't know what I did wrong today, folks. I don't know. Was it just
you were condescending? You were condescending. That's what you did wrong. Learn from this.
I will learn.
Beer Bob says that was a great segment of two old men yelling at a cloud. He's not wrong.
That it kind of had some get off my lawn energy.
Kiss the Cook says Al Michaels' voice is so relaxing. If I was constipated, I'd have no problems going if I was hearing his voice. Fair enough. 4129 says, hey, Harris and everybody, you can watch Thursday Night Football for free on Twitch. Amazon has a channel that hosts it. The Twitch channel is called Prime Video.
Really? That sounds kind of suspicious.
Twitch is the thing that all the video gamers, it's like YouTube where they just stream the games they're playing and everybody gets to watch them play games. Is that what that is?
I know what Twitch is. I think that's it, but that sounds really illegal. There's no way that's legal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I will.
But enjoy it.
I won't watch that.
Oh, guess what? We got a text from the fantasy football king, Scott Engel.
Oh.
I kind of thought we'd hear from him today because remember yesterday? Remember when he gave a bet suggestion for 2 anytime touchdowns? Well, Ertz and Jacobs touchdowns. He says, take A.J. Barner of the Seahawks for an anytime touchdown on Sunday. Run with the Jacob DeGrom kick prop in his return to Citi Field. And then he signs it, Scott Engel. We know who you are, Scott. Anyway, so yeah, some people made the fish tank made some money off
Mr. The King.
Mr. The King last night.
Mr. The King, yeah.
So thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. Baker's Cocky Hen says that commercial's giving me FEP. My gosh. I have no idea what he's talking about. Chief Skull, okay. He says, why is the video stuck on YouTube? I'm staring at Randy, looking like he's trying to breathe. Jeffrey looks bored and Triple H looks confused. Well, I'd show you the video, the picture, although that is a great picture. If you're going to freeze, this this is a pretty good one to freeze on. Yeah, I do. I look angry or bored. What is up with this?
Wow. Yeah, Randy looks like he's being choked.
Yeah. And Harris looks like he's mad.
Yeah, I do look mad.
He's got angry face now all of a sudden.
That's my face when Jeffrey and Randy tell me to get off their lawn.
Which is often.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube.
Just
maybe it's your internet, man. Let's see here. Chief Skull also says, why is Triple H calling out Twitch, showing Thursday Night Football being illegal? What? You don't see never happened? What? That fell apart, my friend.
Yeah.
Delicious says the previous text was for Mr. Know-It-All, his explanation of yak, because I love saying it to him. Yeah, we know that was for him. He knew immediately when I said, "You shut your whore mouth, Harris."
Mr. Know-It-All.
Dimeback Dude says, "Glad to hear I'm not the only one who had an unacceptable tickle time with uncles. I really don't feel comfortable with any of this."
No.
Quiet Cannon says, "Human resources is the same as the principal's office for you that you are familiar with disciplinary issues." I did spend quite a bit of time in the principal's office. Then I got to a thing where it's like we're on a first name basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up, man? The same. You can't do that. I know. And then then we just talk.
The YouTube is frozen, Jeffrey.
That's fine. I can't do anything about it.
I will do something.
What are you going to do?
See what I can do.
We're streaming through Restream, and it's supposed to be hitting that thing. So
yeah, Restream.
But you go, hero. You go be a hero. You fix that thing.
Let's see what I can do.
You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. We're doing a radio show, by the way. I don't know if anybody remembers that part.
Shia Kazim.
Is anyone listening on radio right now? You should be listening on radio if you're on your way home.
I am.
So let's talk about something that is near and dear to your heart, Randy. We were talking about the MVP race in the Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah.
Who was it you were making a case for that's not named Ohtani?
Kyle Schwarber.
Well, Nafisa Collier is somebody who. Oh wait, no, that's the WNBA. Never mind. Well, she had a 50, 40, 90 seasons, and I thought that was very impressive. So, no, it just occurred to me that
So you want Nafisa Carter to win the MLB MVP?
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. No, I just wanted to fit in and talk MVP, and I just realized no, she's not in the
Jeffrey just wanted to talk about the WNBA like that badly. He couldn't resist.
I
don't think that's true. Yeah, well, maybe.
That's right. I said it. 888-368-1580. Beer Nut says, guys, the YouTube camera's stuck. It's on my TV and on my cell.
Well,
I guess I could hit in stream and hit start it up again.
I was going to say, yeah,